do speaker view?
I can do speaker view. The last time it didn't work for everybody, though.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get this started. Good evening, everybody. David Silverman here, just outside of Washington, D.C. If you're new to ASEA and new to our team or new to coming to this Monday night call, I'm an ambassador Double Diamond in Maryland and Florida part of the year. And myself, along with the other diamonds in our group, Debbie Wetzler is a triple diamond, Amy Stacy is a double diamond, and Carolyn and Paul Offen are brand new diamonds. There'll be a lot of diamonds coming in the next few months, probably the next couple of months, actually. But we do this call every Monday to serve a few purposes, and we've got a lot to cover tonight. So some of the purposes we're probably not going to cover tonight because we've got two big topics: convention recap and the 90-day surge. So, but we do this every week for a few reasons. One is just for a sense of community. You know, we talk about believing, belonging, becoming, and a lot of it is belonging. And we all live in different parts of the world. Some literally in Asia. A lot of people on this call are generally North America, but we're separated. And to come together with people with a common goal and know that you're going through the same ups and downs. We're all going through the same ups and downs when we talk to people about this miracle. And sometimes you run into negative people. It's nice just to be together. And that convention is the epitome, the highlight of the entire year for that. Everybody's together from all over the world. A lot of people don't even speak English, but it is such a feeling to know that we all know the same thing. So that's number one. Number two is to meet everybody. We want to meet the new people. If you're new, we want to meet you. If you're bringing new people, we want you to introduce your new people so they can get to meet all of the leaders on the team, the servant leaders. We have product testimonials usually every time. I don't think we're going to do that tonight because we're really going to be run on short. I apologize for that because that's what this whole thing is about, is the product. It's what drives everything here, drives the opportunity, drives everything. We make announcements about things that are happening this week and coming up that are really important. We do some training and we do recognition. Now, tonight, I think we're going to be focusing on two major things. And again, that's the convention that just happened, which was by far the most impactful event I've ever been to in my life. In fact, they made it longer than it normally is. It started on Thursday morning. And those of you who were there know exactly what I'm talking about. And a couple of you asked to share a little bit about that. And then we're going to talk about the 90-day surge, which is just perfect timing coming out of the announcements that were made at convention. And the people that were there are high as a kite, but not, it's funny, the closing that Tyler did that you'll watch. I walked out with Bo Buck, who's Debbie's sponsor, Triple Diamond, Cindy and Bo Buck. And we walked out kind of just blown away. And I walked in to do a meeting with a group there, with Bob Belivo's group. And Bo was walking with me and he goes, "Man, aren't you tired of all this hype?" And I looked up at him because he's tall and he was just smiling because he was kidding. You know, most network marketing companies, you know, cannons go off at the end and go, 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 go. And, you know, confetti's flying. There's none of that here. Those of you who came trepidatiously, not knowing what to expect at a network marketing convention, maybe you've been to ones in the past, or maybe you've never been, but just heard some kind of cult or whatever. The way that ended was what this company is about. And it makes me so proud. I think all of us so proud to be part of it and to feel pride and excitement about the product and the company. So we're going to focus on that. So I asked just a few people to share different perspectives on the convention. So I want to see first, is Danielle Matthews on?
I'm here, David, yeah.
Hi, Danielle. So for those of you who don't know Danielle, she is on the new product video, which I'm going to paste in here if you didn't see it. There were 3 product stories on this, and this is going to be the key to doing in-homes, this video. And you're going to see Danielle, if you're doing well in-homes every week, you're going to see her every week because that's what you're going to play for your guests. So you can get, if you don't know Danielle yet, she's a platinum, going to be diamond really soon. And was so excited about coming home from this convention. And I thought I'd have her share a little bit about what you got from it, Danielle, as a high-level person who's already moved up through the ranks and someone who didn't know anything about network marketing when you started at all. But what did you get out of this event?
So I would say there's probably three things. I think the first is how connected we can all be with social media and the beauty of them coming to convention and being able to see one another in person. It just struck me, there are people from Australia I've gotten to know, people from Singapore, getting to meet them in person and form relationships. It's just phenomenal. I now feel very comfortable as my team expands globally to be able to say, hey, listen, Derek, I've got someone over in Singapore. They're going to be at the meeting. Can you take care of them? And know that they will be. And that's something that, you make a relationship on social media, that when you meet somebody in person, it just solidifies it even more. So that was a unique thing that happened for me this year. Second biggest takeaway for me was Terry Latham's breakout session. So, this business can feel it can feel complicated. Like, I didn't have any network marketing experience at the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. I just started doing stuff and have been trying ever since to figure out, how do you make this simple and how do you make it duplicatable? And there is an image that is seared in my mind for decades to come, and it is this. Just the finger. Because Terry Latham said, look, if you want to do this business, if you want to make big money at this, you need to stop talking and you need to do this. Press play. Mm-hmm. And it was just such a simple visual that I know when I'm speaking to people, as soon as I'll catch myself and just go, you know what, actually, best way I can explain this to you is a quick little video. Let me shoot it over to you. And that peak interest video, I nearly jumped a foot off of my chair when it finished, because I think above all else, it's the best tool we've been given. Less than 3 minutes perfectly pulls you into what we have our hands on and can pique someone's interest. So that pressing play on that, and then, going through the Connect app really is what you do. And then a simple way to have in-homes that anybody can do. Doesn't matter if you're brand new in the business. We've been doing it for several years like I have. A very duplicatable way to do in-homes. And now we have this beautiful, 20-minute video, a little less than 20-minute video to play at these in-homes and then just get the gel on people and et cetera. Terry just made it very simple. And that was the message that I got the whole convention, was just the simplicity of our message, the tools we have to share now. And I'd say the other takeaway that I had, when Tyler spoke, the keynote that David was talking about, the last thing he did when he addressed us on Saturday, I was speechless afterwards. And it's because I don't think I understood like the gravity of the work that I'm doing now and how that can impact my grandchildren. Like, this company, I mean, nothing is promised, obviously, ever, but the commitment that this company has for it to be legacy. And, Justin Wilson, who is, he is just testament to what it means to have a parent build a network marketing business and to be able to still earn from that because of what your parent did. And now his kids are benefiting from that. And to know that, yeah, we struggle in this business, and yeah, there's ups and downs, but if you're looking at the big view, this going beyond your own life, the impact that can have, it just literally blew me away. And my own commitment to being part of bringing this to market, helping this company be that legacy, just got so solidified, because it's not just for me, it's for my family that isn't even in existence yet. And that bigger picture is what convention gave me. I mean, I thought I had the big picture, and then I'd go to this event and it got blown up to the point where I was literally speechless about the impact that this type of business model can have on a family's life, So.
Awesome. Danielle, thanks. I know you were very excited about the pushing the button, and I'm going to put up I didn't record his whole training, but I did record the Sunday recap that he talked about. He had about 5 minutes up there, and Terry's no nonsense. And he talked about the same thing that Debbie talks about when we're going to talk about our doing in-homes for the surge. Instead, what he says is, what Debbie says is, now listen, everybody, would you rather me go through a 45 to 60-minute PowerPoint, or would you rather me play an 18-minute video? And everybody wants the video. It's like, yeah, let's watch the video. And this video is so well done. Now, it really doesn't go into the opportunity side. There is an opportunity video, but it really does. It just covers, it validates everything. It's real stories, real human beings, real tears. I mean, no BS. And then the science is validated, and then the product video, which I'll put up there in a minute, I'll paste it in there, was just brilliantly done, absolutely brilliantly done. So thank you, Danielle. Tatiana, I'm going to put you in the spot with your mom real quick, okay? If you guys could take a couple minutes And Tatiana, what level are you? Are you Director 700? I can't remember.
Director 700.
And your mom wasn't even drinking the product when she got there. So what did you guys get out of this event? Because you came a long way, and what did you get?
So number one, my mom's been on the product on and off 2 years, but she's been consistent with it now, I think more than 6 months. But I'm going to congratulate my mother right now in front of everybody. Mom, let me show you how many people are watching you right now. Oh, okay. So look, there's 111 people watching you. Okay. All right. So my mother, let me tell you this, for the past 2 years has kept this a secret, would not let me talk to a single neighbor in her condo complex, would not let me even have anybody that's near the condo complex or on the beach or anybody that she knows know about this. Okay. After this convention, she didn't want to come to the convention. Let me tell you, I said, Mom, you're coming with me. And I got the tickets, I got the hotel paid for, everything. Like, you're coming with me. She's like, you go to the meetings and I'll go gamble. I'll go walk around. I'm like, no, this is business. You're coming with me. The picture that she got from this, to have you understand from, I refuse to let you even talk to anybody in my building, to coming home and has now spoken to a cousin and got a neighbor to come over to our house today to invite her to our weekly meetings and letting her drink the product. Okay?
No.
Have you understand how powerful this event was? So powerful that I said, Mom, I'm coming to go to the Envision in Texas. Would you like to come with me? Oh yeah, we're going. Okay?
Well, we're gonna talk about that in a second, but introduce your mom to everybody.
My mother, Dora.
Dora, what did you get out of it? It sounds like you were surprised.
It was very good, and I like it, and we're gonna work.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dora. And Tatiana, thank you. Thank you.
Dave,
Thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, got
David?
one more.
David,
What,
I have
Deb?
I have Oli on, who's brand new, who I asked especially to be on this. Can we
Awesome.
take-
Well, we're gonna get two new people here to share who knew nothing, and one is very unique. And I want to hear from both of these people. Listen very carefully. I'm glad it's being recorded. Callie, are you on? You can unmute your line.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, there
Oh,
you
I don't.
go. So, you're breaking up a little bit. Try turning your camera off because your signal's not strong enough. I'm sorry. It'll give you clear.
Okay. Hi.
That's all right. It's just your Wi-Fi.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So Callie, she's going to take 1 minute, but Callie came to the convention because Christina LaBeouf is a chiropractor, a bronze in Greenville, South Carolina, and she could not come. And she wanted to get all the information she knew was going to be important. So she sent her receptionist, Callie. And Callie came as a note taker. That's what she was there for. So Callie, share what you got out of this, because things changed for you.
Yes. It was.
You got it, Callie. Callie, you got to turn your
Just
camera off.
right when I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to turn your camera off because it's taking up too much bandwidth and we can't
Okay.
hear you. So we're just going to be able to hear what you say.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay now.
Yep, it's clear.
Okay. Yes. So right when I checked into the hotel, I didn't know anybody. And I met somebody from ASEA right then. And everybody was just so helpful, and just the excitement. And I think what I really took away from this is just the confidence of the product, and hearing the testimonies, and it just confirms what Dr. Christina has been telling me about it.
What was the best part for you?
The best part, well, actually, is using the product, and see, I have it's called POTS, is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which led to I was in a pretty bad car accident, so I went through about 2.5 years of therapy for my brain injury. And I was really like overstimulated, but I actually helped me tell me what to do, and it worked. And I was able to, retain the information. And so that just right there was just, I was in awe of it.
So you liked having that free bottle in your bag, huh?
Yes, every
Yeah.
bottle and the spray bottle, and yes, and drinking it. And so I've only been on it for about 2-3 weeks, and so it was just incredible just to see how everybody, just everybody was just really just helpful and really wanting people to understand it and succeed.
So what do you see in it for yourself now that you came, even though you were coming just to take notes?
Well, actually, I've already been thinking about, I have a spare room that I would like to turn into an office. And my goal is to talk to somebody, at least one person a day right now.
Awesome. Callie,
Yeah.
welcome aboard. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, Debbie, you want to introduce Oli?
Sure, yes. We have a man who went to convention, and he very proudly walked across the stage as a new bronze. But the difference with him and many other people is that he is completely blind, and he was able to do this in a very unique way. And I can't tell you how excited he was. So, Oli, are you there?
I am here, Debbie.
Give us your perspective on
Hi, David.
on convention.
Oh my gosh. The thing that really, I'm just so grateful that I took David's advice from the Super Saturday on June 29th, 2019. He said during his remarks, he said, you must be at convention. That is going to make a big difference for your business, both in preparing for the convention and what it'll do for your perspective. And I kept that in mind from that day. And having gone to convention and having just become active in the business on June the 30th, I'm just so grateful to have made so many friends. And the thing that was so exciting about convention was seeing people from all over the world with different backgrounds, different situations of how the products have impacted them. And the other thing that was really amazing is to meet different diamonds and above, as well as people at other pin levels all of whom had really wonderful advice that it's just amazing to just get to sit with them and to gain their perspective. And my mom, she's 73 years old. She and others from our team were at convention too. And she just loved it. And it was funny because when she came to convention, she mostly came because I was really pushing for her to be there with me, and it was just really exciting to have her there. But her whole perspective as somebody who was brand new also, and who's a director of 300, her confidence in the company and the business and the people just went through the stratosphere. And especially her spending time with Debbie and Jackie and others really just transformed her. It transformed Leo and Nick, who are also blind, who came with me. And Leo's a director 700. Not bad for a 20-year-old. And I'm just so grateful for both for the advice that David gave that day, and for following the advice, and especially for having gone to convention and having brought team members with me, which is resulting in just such an amazing series of stories that have led to higher belief and greater expectations. And I just cried so many times during convention because there's nothing that replaces going to an ASEA event. This was my second ASEA event ever. The first was in June, and this was my second. And every possibility that I can to go to different events, I'm just going to continue to do it, because I continue to follow the counsel of my upline leadership, and I love them. I really love them, and I love all of our friends in this company all over the place. And it's just incredible to get to be here, and I'm just really grateful.
Thank you so much, Oli.
Oli, thank you. And listen, I have to tell you something. You and Nick and Leo, your eyes can't see, but you have a lot of vision now. You have more vision than the people events. And Karen Riley is on. She's going to speak in just a second. It's going to be really just like when I implored people at that event in Rockville, Maryland, to get to convention, and Oli and his boys were I mean, brand new there. They listened and they heard, and now they have vision. I mean, they can see very clearly who these people are running the company, where they are going, It's important to feel pride and feel proud when you're talking to people about this opportunity, that you're not just bringing somebody into what you thought network marketing was, just to instead what this really is. So Oli, thanks for sharing.
Thank you, David.
Okay, we got Karen Riley on. Karen, are you there? Can you hear me, Karen
I
Riley?
am.
All right, we got Vice President North America, Karen Riley, dear friend.
And you look a lot different than the party.
Yeah, you do. I got some good pictures of you.
I have them right here on my phone.
I might have to hold one up for everybody.
Yeah,
But
I was wondering which one of us was going to do that first because.
Yeah.
You were too sexy for your dress, Karen.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I do.
so I don't know if anybody can see that, but here's my favorite photo.
That's the one. That's the one. Look at that.
Look at those smirks. Look at those smirks. I got one here with listen, I'm not going to go into detail, but let me tell you something about Debbie Wetzler. She's a true friend. All you need to know is that you have true friends when there's a ladies' room and awkward zippers involved. That's all you need to know.
Well, I was just going to say, that everybody in this company is in our corner is the field, but the one who I'm the closest to of everybody in the company is Karen Riley. And she's one of the reasons I got involved with this company. I had a bad taste in my mouth with network marketing, and I met her and I said, wow, if the company is like her, then I'm all in. And then I found out the company was like her. Everybody's like her. She's amazing. Asked her to come on. She's very busy after convention. The company is everything's going crazy. But I asked her to come talk about a couple of things. And anything she wants to start with is fine. But specifically about the next big event, which is Envision, and then in Dallas at the end of March. And then at the end of September, or the middle of September or the end of September in Anaheim, California is the convention. And there's some special things around that. So, and then I'm going to ask you to talk a little bit about Croatia and Rome and Bora Bora, Tahiti. That's the extra fun stuff. But go ahead, Karen. The floor is yours for as long as you want it.
All right. Well, first, I won't reiterate anything that's already been shared, other than to say I couldn't agree more with everything that has been shared. It was such a treat to meet Oli and Nick and his brother, and I'm drawing a blank, Leo, there at convention. Truly salt of the earth kind of people. Everybody at convention was just so fantastic. I'm so grateful that those of you who made the choice to come out have had such a great experience. For me, of course, I feel like a broken record every single year. This is my 10th convention with this organization. Every single year, these get better and better and better. And this was no different. The tool set that was released, we'll talk about that quickly. The promotions, David mentioned those. The events. So, David, you wanted me to start with events. So, first of all, thank you so much for everybody who joined us live, and for everybody who jumped on the pay-per-view where you were able to jump into the first and second general sessions. So it's really interesting, the type of rhythm that we all have to embrace as professional network marketers. And what I mean by that is we are literally the day after the unofficial close of the event, because our event ended on Saturday. There were a lot of team activities that happened on Sunday. And here we are Monday. We're talking quickly about some of the overview issues or overview things and sharing stories. Danielle, you were money tonight. Thank you so much. You hit on everything so beautifully. And so it might seem a little weird that I want to spend some of my time talking about Envision. And so I want to help paint the vision on why we do what we do when we do it. Our business is built event to event. And I've often had some people say to me, why should I come to an event when I've been to so many? And the answer to that is not always very well received, because sometimes the truth hurts, but here it is. You go to events because you need to be bringing people with you who haven't been to the events that you've been to. So why does ASEA have 2 major events every year? Because you are building a team that has brand new people coming in between those 6-month intervals. And if you want people to stick around on your team with the product within that time period, they've got to get to an event. So some of you may be on this call thinking, why are we already talking about Envision? But I want to stop and ask you to think about something. I want to invite you to think about it differently. You may have been at convention, but I'm guessing there were people on your team that were not at convention. This is the beginning. Today marks the day that you get on the phone, face-to-face, sending emails, text messages with everybody on your team to make sure that they are aware of why they need to be coming to the Envision event in December. And you're going to be sharing what we have heard today. You're going to be sharing your story, what you learned at convention. You're going to be sharing your passion about why these events are so important. And your team is going to feed off of this beautiful energy that is still so very real, so very high, and so very fresh in your minds. If you wait until January to start talking about coming to Envision in March, you will miss it. I guarantee it. Because you will be referencing memories, emotions, and experiences that don't carry the same kind of passion and energy and enthusiasm as you have right now. Okay, so that's why we're going to spend the next few minutes talking about Envision rather than convention. All right, so let me give you a couple of the basics about Envision. Now, most of you on this call are calling in from either the United States or Canada. Some of you may be outside of those 2 markets, but my remarks tonight are focused specifically on the US and Canada teams. We are doing something this year that we have never done before. We have actually bundled a 2020 convention ticket and a 2020 Envision ticket. So let me tell you a little bit about that. First of all, you can buy any of the tickets that I'm talking to you about today, right now, in your virtual office shopping cart. In the past, we have sent everybody to ASEAEvents.com. You've had to go through a registration process through the CVent program, but that is a day gone by. As of right now, for you to buy a convention ticket or a North America Envision ticket, it's in your shopping cart right this very second. So everybody that you talk to, it's very simple. Go to your VO, go to your shopping cart, buy your ticket. Now let me tell you about the bundle that we're doing, which we've never done before. Convention tickets for the 2020 event are going to be $299. We offered a special for people at convention for $179. It's $120 savings. I have been fortunate to get the approval of the team to go ahead and extend that price in a bundle. So for $328, you are going to get a general admission ticket for the 2020 convention in Anaheim and a VIP ticket to the North America Envision Conference in March. And that's going to be in Dallas at the Hilton Anatole Hotel. Now, let me tell you the difference between a VIP Envision and a general admission Envision. The VIP ticket is going to give you an upgraded registration packet. It's going to have lots of extra goodies, lots of extra products, lots of extra fun things, lots of fun surprises in your registration packet that the general admission ticket just will not contain. It will also give you priority and reserved seating at the event. We don't do breakouts at our Envision events, so you are in the general session room all day and having a little extra leg room, a little extra elbow room. You'll be in classroom style seating, so you'll have somewhere to take notes rather than your lap. And on those tables, we'll have some snacks, some extra ASEA, some cups, notebooks, pens, all kinds of great things for that reserved seating under the VIP package. Now, one of the most exciting pieces of that VIP ticket is the Friday night mix and mingle. This is going to be available for anybody who buys a VIP ticket only. We will have all of the ASEA executives there: Tyler Norton, Chuck Funky, Jerem Webb, Justin Wilson, myself. The entire ASEA staff is going to be there waiting to meet you and say hello. We are also going to be having all of our speakers from the Envision event at that VIP social. And we'll have some snacks. And as Donna Lindeming has said at the General Session Convention, we do great snacks. So we're going to have some great snacks, some tray pass canapes, some music. We are going to have a cash bar available. That's going to be Friday night. So normal VIP ticket is going to be $199. But if you buy the bundle, which is $328, you'll get a general admission convention ticket for $179, and you'll get a VIP North America Envision conference ticket for $149. So it's $170 savings for a VIP Envision and a general admission convention. Okay, so I'm going to pause right there. David, you got any questions about what I've explained on the differences between those two tickets?
One question is, what if people purchased their convention ticket before the bundle was announced at convention?
Okay, so, excuse me, we have limited seating on the VIP access. And what we are doing for VIP access, number one, everybody on this call is important. We all know that. Everybody is contributing in their own fantastic way. But the reason we have two big events every year is why? For those new people coming on board. So the VIP ticket is also going to be reserved for anybody in their first 90 days. So in your first 90 days, if you sign up to come to convention and you don't buy the bundle, you can get a VIP 90-day ticket for $149 instead of $199. So we have VIP reserved seating for the brand new person. We have VIP reserved seating in the bundle. And we are going to track, because limited seating, we have reserved a certain number of tickets for both of those areas. Once we have sold out of those two tickets, we will then open up a $50 VIP access pass. But David, to your question, we will not be adding that $50 VIP ticket probably until January.
So anybody that's past 90 days in and they got the convention ticket, they can't get the bundle, no, they have to wait till then to get the VIP pass, right?
Well, what I would do, and I wish that you weren't recording this part. If I were you and I were on this call and I was at convention and I bought a ticket for $179, and then I got up and said, you got this great bundle, but you're not going to get the VIP ticket.
I gotcha. I know where you're going.
Okay, why don't you say it instead of me?
Well, what I'm thinking is take that ticket and you'll sell it to someone, give them the cheaper ticket, and go ahead and bite the bullet and get the bundle. Then you have an extra ticket.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a couple options, of course. Look, the tickets for us is not the issue. It's the events team will probably have my head on Tuesday, but what else is new? So look, if you bought a ticket for $179 at convention and then I announced this great bundle and you want to go to both events, this is what I would do. I would send an email to events@ASEAglobal.com and I would have them refund that $179 ticket. And then I would go to my VO shopping cart and I would buy the bundle.
Okay, there you go. Don't tell them Karen said that. And also, because we're gonna talk about a couple other things. Next year's the 10-year anniversary, and so from what I understand, and you can tell by the trips that they're planning that we're going to talk about in a second, it's a big deal next year, and we've gone into momentum. And what can you say about what's going to happen a year from now at convention?
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. The convention 2020. I don't even think any of us really recognized until the other day. We were sitting around chatting about this actual bundle package, and we were talking about what it meant. And I said, isn't it funny how we're having our 10-year anniversary in the year 2020, right? 2020 vision. And that's really how this whole concept of 2020 vision came into play. The 10-year anniversary for this company is going to be enormous. And again, it's interesting that we're talking about it the day after the close of this event, but you should be buying that bundle immediately. They're going to sell out, and then you're going to miss out. And I'm scrolling through all of these people, David and Debbie, on your call, and I'm emotional and I'm overwhelmed because I see names and faces of people that I love, absolutely love. Gabby, you could not be waving any faster and better for me right now. Shannon, that smile is just to die for. Jordan and Sarah, like I love the people. Joe kept running into you, Sharona. I mean, there's too many people to mention by name, but the fact that we are all here for one purpose doesn't change, whether it's our 9th anniversary, or our 10th anniversary, or our 20th anniversary. What remains constant for all of us is that we all win together. Attending the 10-year anniversary next year is going to be nothing short than epic. There are things that we're already starting to work on that are incredible. And you got a little taste of that with some of the announcements. For example, the trips that David mentioned. We have been going on these Ascent trips as a global organization. And we've gone to these all-inclusive, beautiful resorts. A couple of them, they've been in Mexico. For our 10-year anniversary, if you live in North America and you qualify for Ascent 2020, we are taking you to Dubrovnik, Croatia. It is absolutely one of the most beautiful places in the world. Beaches beyond beaches. I mean, the treatment that you will receive there is absolutely incredible. But this really is a trip of a lifetime. Thank you, David, for pulling that up. Just go ahead. I mean, look at that view. It's stunning, breathtaking. And this is our bronze, silver, gold, and platinum trip. So if you live in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, or Europe, this is where we're going. And that is being connected to our diamond trip. So look, all of this information David is showing you is available for you right now in your virtual office library, and as well on your homepage. You just click on Ascent, you click on Learn More, and these incredible flyers are going to pop up. It's giving you all of the qualification information, all of the dates that you need to put on your calendar. So here's the deal. You need to go and print these out. They need to be visible. They need to be up front and center wherever your dedicated workspace is. But most importantly, they need to be on your calendar. And then once they're on their calendar, they need to be expanded on your calendar with what you're going to do every day to get you there. I heard Callie mention earlier today that she had gone to an event to take notes for Christina, and that she is turning a room in her home into an office so she can do what? So she can talk to somebody every single day, right? You don't just throw something on your calendar and hope and pray and cross your fingers and your toes and your arms and your eyes that it comes true. You've got to put in the work every single day to get you where you want to be. And let me tell you something, you want to be there. Now, this 2020 Bora Bora trip for Tahiti, oh my goodness. This is the ASEA Legacy trip. This is for Ambassador Diamonds and above. And I don't know about you, but I'm going. I'm absolutely going. Now, look, without getting into the details, I don't get to go just because I work here. I actually got to do some stuff too. So I've got stuff on my calendar that I know that I need to do so that I get to participate in this experience as well. So I'm very, very excited about the Spain, Italy Diamond Summit, about the Rome, Italy trip to Diamond Summit, the Bora Bora trip with the Legacy, and the Croatia trip for the Ascent for right here in North America. All right, so look, I see a bunch of stuff coming in here. David, do you want me to take a minute and read through and answer any of these questions that are in the chat?
Yeah, I know if you can. Some of them, I think I have to ask corporate on them anyway. So
Let's see.
there's a glitch with the ASEA Connect.
Okay, so here's a question. I was at convention, didn't know how to buy a conference ticket. Can I still get them for $179? Yes, you can, but you got to buy it in the bundle. So you buy a convention ticket for $179, you buy an Envision ticket for $149. That gets you the VIP access in Dallas, but that's available for you right now. Let me just double check. I actually don't think that they have pulled off the, double check here. Okay, I'm just pulling up a virtual office shopping cart right now, and I'll tell you exactly what you can buy today. All right, so right now in your virtual office shopping cart, you have 5 purchase options. You can buy a 2020.
You want to share your screen? Can you do that or no?
Yeah. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me do that. Let's see. Here I am. All right, so I'm just in a virtual office right now. So you've got the ASEA Envision general admission right here for $149. Then you've got the 2020 Envision VIP for $199. Both of those tickets are for people who have passed their 90 days with ASEA. We also have a 2020 early bird ticket to answer the question in the chat for $179. That is going to be available until October 18th. And then we have a 2020 convention 10-pack for $17.90. Now these two are both general admission tickets for the Anaheim event in September of next year. And then right here, we've got the bundle. Now remember, this bundle is a North America ticket. It's a VIP admission, gets you the meet and greet on Friday night, gets you the upgraded seating and the upgraded registration packet. It's $170 savings, and it gets you the convention ticket for $179 and the VIP for $149. So those are the 5 tickets that are currently available.
Perfect. That's in the shopping cart.
In your virtual office shopping cart right now.
Okay. Does anybody else have a question they want to ask Karen before we go? Because we're going to talk about the 90-day surge. Any other question?
Quick question. This is Kelly.
Go ahead, Cal.
Yes, go ahead, Kelly.
So, Karen, I know you just showed the packages, but I had it on my phone, so it was really tiny and I couldn't see it. So did you say not for the bundles, but just for the conference in Anaheim next week? I was at the conference, but I didn't know that we could buy tickets already. So can I still get it for $179?
Yes, Kelly, you can get a convention ticket for $179 in your VO shopping cart until October 18th.
Perfect.
You know what, David? I'm actually going to put all the details and the dates in the chat for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Kelly.
Okay. All right. So Karen's going to put that in. And Karen, thanks so much for jumping on. I said 5 minutes, and you gave us a lot of time. I really, really appreciate it. Debbie and I both do.
Hey, David, before I leave, I just want to let everybody know we are going to be doing a corporate convention recap tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And that is replacing our In Touch call.
So that's 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can log in to the call either on Facebook Live or on the ASEAintouch.com provided you've got Zoom already downloaded. But tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we're going to have some guest speakers like Doug Smith and others who are going to be talking about the Connect app. We're going to be talking about Envision tickets, convention tickets. We're going to be talking about the ARS videos, where you can find them, what you're doing with them. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, convention recap from the corporate call.
Well, that's going to save us time because Debbie was going to go through the bullet points of all the things that were announced at convention, but you're going to
We'll do that tomorrow night.
Perfect. And we could talk about doing some work. We were talking about our surge.
Talk about your surge, but look, guys, I can't tell you enough. The Envision event in Dallas, I just have limited seating, right? I don't have air walls I can open up. I don't have another room to expand to. Look, when it's sold out, it's sold out. So listen, do not wait. Go get your bundle. It's the best package for the dollar. And if not, go get the VIP because that's going to be the number one thing that gets sold out.
Yep. Oh, don't worry. I'm there.
Okay.
Karen, thanks. We love you.
Love you guys. So great to see everybody. We will talk to you later. Stay awesome, Asia.
And Karen and Debbie, you'll tell me what happened in the ladies' room?
No.
Okay.
No, she will not. She will not tell anybody.
All right. So Debbie, we don't have to go over we won't go over the recap of the event. We'll get right into the surge information that
You
people
go
like.
ahead and do that, okay?
What's that?
You go ahead and do that.
You want me to do it?
I'm muting out.
You want me? Okay, so you want me to go over it. All right, I was turning it over to you. Okay, so everybody, we've got this 90-day program starting. If you're new and you don't know about it, your upline can get you information on it. But here's the deal for people that don't know about this. Debbie and I, every year, we didn't do it last year, we do a 90-day focused effort with synergies, support, structure, everything, accountability partners, and the best time to do it is now during the year. Summer's not great because people are traveling, kids are out of school, vacationing. You want to be done before Christmas, so we're starting it this week, starting basically today. It's starting, and it goes to about December 13th, and it's 90 days of effort. Now, I will tell you that if you feel like you can't put 90 days into something for to change the rest of your life, and that's what this is about. I'm telling you, 90 days of focused effort and not kind of stop, go, just focusing, full-time job or not, just making some sacrifices for 90 days will find you enough people to get you off the ground. You'll certainly be bronze. You might be gold, silver or gold by that, even if you're brand new in 90 days, believe it or not, this is what happens. But it's consistent effort with a group of people, of like-minded people who are motivated. And so we've got that together. We've got, it's focused around doing in-homes, getting face-to-face with people. And people are like, well, I don't know what to do at an in-home. You're going to know what to do in an in-home when I post a 5-minute video up here. Because you don't have to explain redox signaling molecules. As Danielle Matthews, flying platinum, soon to be diamond, said, all you need is a finger. You got to push play. You have to get face-to-face with people. Long distance people will do differently, and that's fine. It's not like you don't call people that are across the country, but people that you want to get face-to-face with people to give them an experience. Those of you who are at convention know that something about being together is a lot different than just online. We have webinars set up for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays to plug people into, which start tomorrow. Debbie's going to do one at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night, an hour before the InTouch call. So you can still get prospects there, right? The InTouch call really isn't so much for prospects. It's for those who are who want to get a feel for the company and get the announcements, right? But we've got online presentations all week through this whole thing, the whole 90 days we have it, the whole 90 days. So it's not like we're letting our foot off the gas. If you want to ride with us, you ride with us. And we've got a lot of people already paired up. We have accountability partners. With Debbie and I decided because of a convention, a lot of people had aha moments, awakenings, and said, I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. And though we have a jump-in date on October 1st and November 1st, they wanted to get going now. So we're going to finish all the accountability partnerships by no later than Wednesday, and we'll get them out. And we may have to get some, we're going to connect you with emails and have to get some email addresses, and that's going to be your partner. Now, the in-homes, we set it up with 2 different flights or 2 different commitment groups. Group A, Flight A, were people that said, I'm going to do it every week, because that's the rhythm that Karen was talking about. It's daily activities, is your daily talking to people, follow-up three-way phone calls, and you're always pushing them to a weekly event. Now you have up 3, maybe even 4 online weekly events, but the in-person ones are different because you can use this on people. You can give them an experience. They can taste it. Again, I'm going to put up a video that Terry Latham did, Ambassador Double Diamond. I'm sorry that I filmed him the last day, just a 5-minute talk he did, which is so simple. We'll go into more details, but it's a simple thing. So Flight A commits to do it every week through the 90 days. Look, and if something happens, you're sick or you got to go on a cruise or something, so you miss a week. But basically, you're doing it every week. Not like I'll do one in a month or 2 months or whatever, right? And in-home could mean in your house, in your office, in a restaurant with a gathering of people. One-on-one meetings don't count. You do that anyway. But this is you're inviting people to something, right? And then group B are people who commit to do it at least once a month. Now, they might do it every week, but they say, I don't know, but I will do it once a month. And the first one will be either this week or next week. They're going to get started right away. Every calendar month, they're going to have at least one meeting, in-home meeting, okay? Now, originally, we made the partnerships. We said we're going to put all B commit people with A commit people. Well, we're kind of sticking to that, but not always, because there are some people that are at a different part of their business who are dead serious about this. Dead serious. I mean, there's some golds and platinums, and they've got a lot of people to support doing meetings. So they might be in group B for themselves, but we want to get them paired with basically like-minded people. We're trying to pair people that have the same motivation and are seasoned, same seasoning as far as experience with this, to hold each other accountable. You're not coaches, you're not mentors, you're just accountability partners. That's it. You're going to hold someone accountable to their goals, and they're going to hold you accountable to your goals. So again, if you want in and you have not raised your hand and say you want in or you want more information on it, you need to let us know, because Wednesday's it. So you really got to get it to us by tomorrow, because we got to finish the partnerships. Debbie and I worked a long time on it today, along with Carolyn Hoffman and Danielle Matthews helping with this. But it's going to be fantastic, and we invite you to join in on this. And one thing that came up when I was meeting with some of the teams in Vegas was with Bob Belivo's group. And he said, what's true is, if you don't think you can commit to 90 days, commit for the first 30. Just commit for the first 30 and see how it goes, but make a full out commitment. And if you like what you see is it's happening, then you'll stay with it. And you might have other people coming into the surge, because they're jump-in points on October 1st and November 1st. So if you bring in people and they're trying the product, they're testing it out, and then they're really excited, they can jump in on those dates. But to get in right now for the next 2 weeks, we need to know by basically by tomorrow night. And I don't mean by 1 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night. I'd like to get it by early evening tomorrow night, Debbie or I. If you're not sure what the surge is, we can answer questions for you. I'm going to put a little video up here. Let me grab it right now. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to share my screen, and then I'll copy these things. I made a little. Okay, so I pasted already Tyler Norton's closing remarks, and if you came on late, it's in the chat bar. Let's see if I can add to the chat bar when I'm sharing. Can I do that? Where is it? Right, there it is, chat. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Let's get ready. You could just copy it, okay, and paste it to something. Okay, there's Tyler Norton's closing remarks. It's in 2 parts, right? 35 minutes and 16 minutes. All right, so that's one. Next, the new videos. People are asking, where are the new videos? Well, here come 3 videos. 2 are product, 1 is opportunity. Those who saw this at convention were blown away. We've got, okay, so what you have there is a short peak interest peaking video. It's about 3 minutes. Review these. There it is right there. I'm circling it here. Well, I don't think you can see it. Let's see. It's in the chat bar here. The full one is the one you're going to want to play at in-homes, and we'll talk about that in a second. The network marketing one was brilliant. I mean, I don't like the name of it actually, Karen. you know, I don't know. I think they might do a better name on the name on it, but it's pretty cool because it's not talking about, you know, duplication and how it works. What it's talking about is how people have a misconception as to what it is. And it was brilliantly done. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It is really, really good. So those are the videos the company released. Now, what I'm going to do is, all right, hold on a second. This down here, what I'm copying and pasting, it says post-convention recap meeting, diamond tips. I recorded a few of them. So go to everyone here. And let me tell you what you're going to see. Okay, so it's there. You can copy and paste it or take a picture of the screen if you want. Ambassador Double Diamond Mal Sword is moving faster than virtually anybody in the company. And he had some incredible tips. 5 tips in about 5 minutes. Watch that. The advice from Rebecca Weens is incredible. You will definitely relate. I'm sure a lot of people will. Ambassador Diamond Jerry White talked about needing a cave, as strange as that sounds. Listen to that story. It's very true. Somebody already texted me today and said, I'm their cave, which just sounds kind of strange, but you'll get it when you see it. And then Ambassador, it's Ambassador Double Diamond. It says Diamond. Ambassador Double Diamond, Terry Latham, did a 5-minute on keeping it simple and how he feels intimidated sometimes when he does presentations in front of highly educated people. It's brilliant, and it's really about doing in-homes and making it very, very simple. So watch that, since the in-homes is such an integral part of our business, of our surge. And then Ambassador Diamond, these are all 5 minutes, by the way. Ambassador Diamond Ed Weens had a really beautiful, he closed it out. It's just beautiful. He had a eye surgery. Listen to this. He had an eye surgery a few days before on his retina, could not fly. His wife and Ann Jennings, a friend, drove 37 hours straight from North Carolina to Las Vegas to be there. And so he's wearing sunglasses. Talk about commitment to this and to his people. This is serious business. And you know, if you want this business to pay you like a business, if you want it to free you, if you want to have the life that diamonds have, where, you know, for some reason, God forbid, something happens and you can't work for 2 months for you or someone you love, or you want to go away for a month or whatever it is, the money doesn't stop. You've got to get the airplane off the ground. Once you're up at that diamond level and it's flying, I mean, you can stay there and it's going to grow, or you can press it and you can go into the stratosphere. That's what Debbie and I are doing right now. But you got to get it off the ground. And in 90 days, you can. I shot a video, I posted it on my Facebook group because I talked about it on Sunday. An airplane sits at the beginning of, I said, when you get on the plane in Vegas, they're going to make that final turn and they're going to say cleared for takeoff. And you know what's coming. The pilot is not going to rev the engines up and you're going to be taxiing down or going back and forth. They're going to pull full throttle because they've got to get enough thrust surge to get up into the air. And if they don't, they're going to go off the end of the runway and crash. And what a lot of people do in this business is they'll get excited one day, they'll do some work, and then they say, oh, I got stuff to do, and they don't follow through with people, or they don't, like Callie said, call somebody every day. And they go down the runway like this. And by the time they get to the runway, they're not off the ground. Nothing's happened. You can create a lot of lift and momentum if you will focus for 90 days. And it's like I say, 90 is the key. There's a video. Oh boy, where is the video? Hold on.
David, before you go off that document, people are saying that the Power of Network Marketing link is invalid, and also the diamond tips didn't paste into the chat.
They didn't. There they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The Power of Network Marketing says unavailable. Let's see why that is. I just copied that.
Somebody who's a strategist.
No, that's not it. Hold on.
There, you may say,
Forgive me. If that didn't work, then that's the one. I just pasted what Danielle, what you sent me. I just pasted it there. Power of Network Marketing. Let's see. Oh, it says video unavailable. Okay, you're right. All right, so we'll find out about that. We'll get it out to everybody. I apologize. I see it says video unavailable.
I just put the link in the chat, David.
Oh, is that the right one?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Let me click it and see if it works for me. Nope, it says unavailable for me too. That is the link, but it's not working. So something's wrong with that link. We will find out what.
It worked for me.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's strange. That's happening on some of these YouTube links. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, we just want to get it off the ground and going. Does anybody have any questions about the surge, or anybody that was undecided on doing it that wants to? I'll just jot their names down now, or you can message us. So the partnerships will be out on Wednesday. It's just there were too many people that jumped in at convention.
Where do we, I have a question.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Go, Teresa.
Yeah, my question is, I haven't gotten my names in yet. Is it too late to get those in? And my why?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just get them in. Just get them to the appropriate people, the first upline, gold or above in your group, and then you'll get them to your accountability partner once we match them up, okay? And if for some reason people are a little confused on that, what I mean by that is you want to get those needed documents to, which is your why and your top like 30 names. You want to get that to the first person in the surge above you that's a gold or above. So if your sponsor's a bronze, it doesn't have to, you can go, your sponsor, get it to your sponsor if you're working with your sponsor, but it has to at least go to the gold or above. Your sponsor should definitely know about what's going on, right? Because you're going to be doing phone calls and so forth, 3 ways. And if for some reason there's no gold or above in the surge between you and Debbie, then Debbie is your person. If there's nobody in the surge that's gold or above between you and me, then I'm your person you're getting it to, okay?
David, I think Lydia had a question for you, and she's with Christine for the first
It's hard to hear. It's hard to hear you, Sylvie.
It's hard to hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, okay, I have to scream. So Lydia was trying to ask you a question, and she's with Christine, our French visitor. And for the first time, Christine is watching our team.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, yeah, thank you, Sylvie.
Oh, hi guys. I see you.
Hello.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah, it was great. This weekend was really great. Yeah, so if we want to enroll, we just have to send to our upline, I would say, Sylvie, the document that we signed saying that we will engage in Group A or Group B.
Yep, the accountability agreement and your why document and your top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, David.
Okay, awesome.
David,
Awesome.
I have a question.
Yes. Hi, Micheline.
Hi. I just want to say that I absolutely love the Connect app. Absolutely love it. But I do have a couple of questions. I was wondering if they're still working on the glitches, because there are glitches.
Oh, they're working on the glitches. Don't worry. They're working on them.
Okay, because I'm trying. I've already used it. I've had to manually enter people because I cannot download my contacts into it. And when I've sent videos, the emails come back like with the wrong people.
You know what? They have lists and lists of things they need to fix. And they're going to do the call again Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. It's the Bobby Martin call.
At 6 o'clock?
Yes, Mountain
Yeah,
Time.
well, if I were you on Wednesday night, I would if you're building your business, I'd bring people to my webinar at 6 o'clock instead of doing that.
Well, that depends on 6 o'clock Mountain.
Oh, Mountain. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, so that's 8 Eastern.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Okay, and what is that called again? What is that call?
That's Bobby Martin's. It was the Genie call. Now it's the ASEA Connect call.
And what is
Elise,
that
can
number?
you put the Zoom number in the box? You have the Zoom number you can put in the chat, Elise?
Happy to.
Thanks, Elisa. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Some people, like I haven't received the surge document, and I've talked to other people that haven't received those documents yet.
Well,
Some people haven't, some people haven't.
well, they're posted in our Facebook groups, both Debbie's and mine.
Not everyone has to.
Yeah, and I've got to go get everybody's emails because I'm going to put an email list together instead of just putting it there. There are certain things that the surge group is going to get that no one else is going to get, so it won't go on the Facebook group. It's just going to go on for the surge group. I'll keep putting a lot of stuff on the Facebook group, but it'll all be straightened out this week. It's been just one hellacious week. I'm looking to see if I, let's see.
David, working all the new videos we've seen.
I just pasted them in there. Who was that? I didn't hear. Was that Michael?
Michael, right.
Yeah, I pasted them here in the chat, and evidently the one on network marketing is not working right now. But can you see in the chat bar messages from me to everyone?
They're also in Connect.
So what I'm going to do is this right now, Michael. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste everything that I've pasted so far in one. What happened here? Lost.
You can also find them in your back office in Genie in the library, and you can watch them there, but they also have a link there with the URL, so you can send them to people using the URL because you can't send them the back office link. But there's a link right on there. So if you go in your Genie in your library on the left-hand side of the screen, all the new videos and all the upcoming meetings and Envision and Ascent and all those are listed in there and with the videos also.
Yep, they're there. But Michael, if you can, are you on your cell phone or are you on a laptop?
Laptop.
Okay, can you see in the chat bar the last thing that was put in there?
Chat. Let me look at the chat.
That's where I've been putting them. And if you see the last one, if you just go ahead and copy that whole thing and save it, and you can paste it to a email or something, and then you got the
Okay.
links.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. And the
Do you have anything for Jerry White?
It's there.
I don't see it there.
No, it's three
Unless
of them
they're together.
It's three of them together.
Thank you.
Yep. I took the network marketing one off because it didn't work. So that last post I did has all of them there that were relevant. Okay. All right. Listen, everybody, we went 10 minutes over. We had a lot to cover. Thanks for sharing, everybody that did at the beginning, and the questions. And tomorrow, so just to be clear, what's coming this week, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on this Zoom number, Debbie Wetzler is doing a presentation, question and answers. At 1 p.m. on Wednesday Eastern, I'm doing it, question and answers. At 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, I'm doing it, questions and answers. Thursday night at 9 p.m., Ambassador Diamond Alan Noble's doing it at 9 p.m. at discoverasia.com. Friday night, there's going to be another one. We're going to post it. It's a great one with Jimmy Glenn, another Diamond. Does a great thing Friday. So through this surge, you have online presentations to bring people to. And people say, well, which one should I invite people to? The answer always is the next one. If you're meeting with someone on Thursday morning, and you're meeting with them, talking to them, you've done a three-way, they want to, what should I come to? Get them to the one Thursday night. Don't say, oh, I want you to listen to Debbie Wetzler on Tuesday or David Silverman on Wednesday. That's 5-6 days away. You always want to do the next one. And whenever, every time you're talking to someone, invite them to your in-home, your meeting, or in restaurant or whatever, wherever you're doing it. We're going to get this thing off the ground like never before. There's some of you who are going to fly with this. You're going to be Diamond by next year. Some of you are going to be going to the Diamond Summit in Rome. I think anybody that takes this seriously is certainly going to be in Croatia, and let the company pay for you to go, right? Just very excited about this, and so honored and thrilled to have been at convention with you guys. I know some of you just couldn't come for different reasons, and I understand. Some just didn't see it as a priority. I hope and pray you register for Envision. It's really, 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 really important, guys. It's the one thing you really need to do in this business. If you want it to pay you 6 figures a year residually and have it pay you for the rest of your life, you've got to do some things. And these big events are critical. So I'm going to unmute everybody. Let me see if I don't know if I can stop the recording or not. Oh, Debbie has to stop it, but I don't even see Debbie on here. I guess when I end it, it'll stop.
He's there, David.
Debbie, you there?
I'm here. I'll stop it right now.